Welcome to a new Warp solution. Shawn Gordon here, your guide through this adventure. This time we're going to look at ClickHouse. What is ClickHouse? You've probably heard of it. It's an open source column-oriented database system that allows users to generate analytical reports using SQL queries in real time. It actually powers some other projects and products out there like Tinybird, for example. ClickHouse is pretty cool. It's very fast, and it's a good complement to a messaging system like Apache Kafka and what a WarpStream provides. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start from the top in ClickHouse, and we're going to go ahead and get that all wired up to WarpStream. I already have a topic with a good amount of data in it, and we'll use that as an example. So let's go ahead and go over to ClickHouse. This is right at the beginning. So I'm going to call this service Warp to CH, Cloud Provider, US East 2, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and do development, and we'll create the service. Yeah, we don't need to do any of that. Database credentials, we'll save those. I think I'll go ahead and put these in a document so I've got them handy. Where we start, and this is documented on WarpStream, that link will be in the description, is we go to data sources. Going to get started. Going to use WarpStream, which is integrated into ClickHouse. Very convenient. Call this warp to ClickHouse. Pipe. Right here is where we're going to want credentials. Those are not the credentials. I should get rid of that. So we're going to go back to WarpStream and we're going to produce some credentials. I know in this cluster here, ParadeDB, I've got a big one I used for something recently. We can take a look at our topics. The one we want here is products. So let's create a credential. We'll call this one ClickHouse. And I'm not going to blur this out simply because I'm going to take it down as soon as I'm done. Save these. And that's what we're going to need over here. So username, password. We're using Sassel plain. Consumer group, we can just leave that. It's nice that they've got our example there. So then we're going to select our incoming data format. It's going to be JSON. And this is cool because it did connect, and it connected quickly, and it found the topics we had available. So let's look at this one. This is our products, and there's our data. Pretty simple. They do a really clean job here pulling that together. So we'll parse that out. Here you've got an opportunity to change the formats of the data before it goes in, whether it can have a null, etc., etc. Float 64 seems excessively large, but that's fine. We could add more columns if we needed to. We can change the names of the fields, but these are all. So let's go ahead and click Next. So then we want to do permissions. We'll do full access and complete the setup. So that's provisioning, which will take a moment. Look at that. We got nearly 1 million records ingested already. And there's about 4 million in this top. Do a refresh just to see. All right, we're at 2.5 million. So we've just about got everything in there. We can go over to the SQL console, and we're going to look at products. Bang, there's a preview of our data. Clean. It's all there. It's ready to roll. So if we want to create a new query, let's count the number of products where price is less than 100. Wow, that was instantaneous. Okay, let's see. How many are greater than 100? So we have over 4 million rows, and we got that result back that quick. We also ingested those 4.1 million records in under a minute. Pretty impressive stuff. That's really all that's involved to get you started with ClickHouse and WarpStream. We set it up, we connected, we ingested, and we queried. A pretty cool combination for a messaging queue. You can come over to warpstream.com and get a free account and try it all for yourself.